Alright, when we come to a junction of two hips and a ridge, we're going to do the following steps. So first we're going to find our center line. Come in here with my first cap. Go ahead and notch that cap out to that center line. Fasten as normal. 1.5 inches in from either side. So next we're going to find our miter from our peak coming down straight. And we're going to go ahead and throw some caulking underneath this one. And then that miter, we'll center that with our ridge line, laying down into that caulking. Fasten that on either side. Then we're going to go ahead and just notch one of our cottage caps, make a slice up the middle there, and then can fold that over. And once again, we'll lay that in caulking. Come back, center that over that center line, into that caulking, and go ahead and put a fastener on either side. Then when we continue our rest of our ridge, we're going to want to use our barrier foam. Place that underneath our caps. Center that up. And then our cap will just sit right on top. And then we'll go ahead and fasten on either side. About 1.5 to 2 inches in on either side. Getting down into the decking. And then just continue capping across. Alright, when we come to a junction of two rakes and a ridge, we're going to want to go ahead and miter our rake channel. As you can see here, just make sure it's a nice straight line coming down and make a nice clean look. Once I get all my panels on, then we come back with our cottage cap. You got a couple options here. You can go ahead and fold the panel down here, creating a miter, keeping that straight line. And that'll just sit right over the top, like so. The other option, we'll just go ahead and bring your panel or cottage cap right over the top, just like so. Both are acceptable options. Now, when we're dealing with a non-vented ridge, we're going to go ahead and use our barrier foam, and we're going to center that down over the top of our ridge panels, and then we're going to go ahead and bring our cap over the top of that. Now, on this first cap, since we're going into the rake channel, we're going to use 3/4 inch stitch screws. And we're going to pierce the rake channel underneath, and then from here on out, then we'll use our panel screws. Make sure we're bending our cap to make sure it's the same plane as the rest of the roof, and then we'll go ahead 1.5 inches in. We're going to go ahead and put those screws in on either side. And then we can go ahead and continue down our ridge line.